I wonder, before we fight Larry, should I put a non-close combat fighting type move on Mokuwana? It's time for my man Larry. It's time for him. Hold on. Oh, should I have a look-see really quickly? Like, where's the, oh, A to change moves. Just out of curiosity. Final Gambit. Cross Chop. 80% means like 50%. You know, if we're playing Pokemon or Fire Emblem Fates, it's the rule. I mean... Because if I'm relying on you through this, you know... I mean, I could always take off Stomping Tantrum. I mean, I can do that for this and then just slap it back on again after. Like, who cares? I guess. You know, is what we can do. So, Larry is apparently over here rather than in the restaurant, I guess. I thought they were clipping into each other for a second, which, you know, isn't too surprising at this point, but, alright, through we go. Time for the people's hero. Why was his hand open and then it was like, weird. It's time for a meeting with the boss, but it seems I've got a visitor with no appointment instead. This is absolutely something she'd do. No, I understand everything, I assure you. I look forward to our battle then. Of course, it's no problem. La Primera is my boss, so I have to do as she says. But now she's ordering students around. Guess I'm saying things there. I might need to adjust the audio levels a little bit. I think they were recently set up for Fire Emblem Engage. If only every game was at like the same basic volume. I don't know. I see. So you're helping the boss free up some time to enter a tournament at the academy. That doesn't make any sense though, because I'd be in the tournament as well. So whether I'm the one doing this or she's the one doing it, it'd probably get done in the same time, right? Oh, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. I'd never let myself get roped in like that. Well, let's knock this task off our list then. I'm just wasting time, shall we? Larry gets why I'm streaming this game right now. Let's head to the treasure eatery then. But yeah, I think it's funny how many grown-up adult Pokemon fans identify with Larry. Yeah, people always talk about, like, in video games, like, oh, you need to be more, you need to have characters that, you know, make up, like, a particular group of people, be, like, more inclusive. Larry's, like, the most inclusive that you can be. I have one of my memes that I have in my memes folder for going live with this game. I don't think I've, it's one that I haven't posted with, with going live as of yet, but maybe I should at some point, because it's really good. But this is, I feel like this is Larry in a nutshell. I feel like Larry is, like, peak design here. I guess I didn't need to move it up there. It's not like you only see, like, the top left here. You know, you see my full screen in the whole area here. But, you know, that's, it's Larry, you know? Who doesn't vibe with Larry? You know? How to be inclusive 101. Have characters like Larry. But yeah, let's see here. But yeah, you don't connect with him, but at the same time, he's your favorite character in the game. Yeah, even if you don't, like, connect with him, everyone gets it. I mean, even just, like, the meme that I went live with today, you know, even just the one that I posted going live with this stream, it's like, you know, people can vibe with Larry. You already faced me during the elite test, so I doubt this will leave much of an impression on you. In any case, let's get started, shall we? Oh my goodness, what is happening with their eyes? Why does the guy on the left look like he came straight out of Toy Story, where, like, his mouth is, like, some notch where it's just gonna open up like some sort of toy, and maybe it's gonna be, like, a gotcha machine, and something's gonna come right out of his, it might be hard to see from that. Here is full screen. You can see it a little bit better, so you can see what I'm talking about. What the heck is going on with that guy? Alright, let's have it lag as we switch back. Where's the button? Here's a button. Whoa, it really lags as it loads all the elements and images of this layout and stuff. Fans being like, I know, Larry, my man, cheers. It's literally like that scene in SpongeBob where they do like the talent show in the Krusty Krab, and you know, Squidward's going to all this effort to, you know, show his talent and get people to like him, but people just really don't like him. And then, you know, SpongeBob comes out like cleaning up, he's mopping up and stuff, and people are cheering for him and are like, oh my goodness, he's so amazing. And Squidward's, you know, behind the curtains, and he pops his head out and there's nothing, and when he puts SpongeBob out, there's applause. Aino is Squidward and Larry is SpongeBob, you know, in that analogy. That's literally what's going on there, you know. Yeah, personality-wise, Squidward is Larry, literally. But in terms of that analogy, you know, it's the other way around. Because, like, Aino is the one that's trying to get, like, all this attention and people to love her and stuff like that. And Larry's the one that's just existing and people are loving him, you know? I'll be facing you in my role as gym leader, so I'm gonna use my regular team. They all belong to the normal type. Normal, as in plain, average, unremarkable, run-of-the-mill. I'm pretty fond of them, you know? They suit me perfectly. I'm about as ordinary as you can get. People, Pokemon, there's no need to overcomplicate things. Nowadays, people only seem to want a shock factor. Something weird, something bizarre. At the end of the day, though, nothing beats the relief of coming home, even after a fun vacation. When all's said and done, simplicity is strongest. Yo, I like Larry even more now! He actually put it really well! He has a point. Let's face it, he has a point. I feel like in so many Pokemon games, I'll face off against some gym leader of like some type, and they'll just be like, oh, grass types are the best because 420 smoke weed every day. Like, they'll just pull out like some really dumb reason out of their ass, and it's like, okay, like, sure, if that really vibes with you, then sure, but I don't think anyone else is gonna get it. But Larry put it into words that, you know, anyone can get it, you know, it's like, my man has a way with words here, you know. My gym leader, Larry. And once again, I love how he throws it with passion and then it goes to like the standing like that, you know. The boss takes I'm getting used to, you know. Got your work cut out for you. Oh, I forgot to switch my Pokemon. Oops. For who is up front there. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't think of a good example on the spot, so There was that. Speaking of SpongeBob, yesterday you watched a whole movie on your favorite media stream platform, Twitter. Did you have it recommended to you as well? Of people just posting the entire SpongeBob movie in like a Twitter post? Are you kidding me right now? Are you for real? If only I had like Sucker Punch or something, but yeah, Larry for a Paldean president, I'd vote for him. Like, not just for vibing with him, but, you know, when he speaks on matters like that, on complicated things like simplicity and overcomplicating things, he actually puts it pretty well. I like that about him there. Oh, I know who to send out against, like, the patriotism over here. Hey, man, are you free? This is America. I'm always free. No, I don't know. Oh, no, here. Did you get it recommended? Someone shared it in a Discord server here. I barely open Twitter, to be honest. I browse around it here and there, is the case. Which, every time I do, I kind of regret that I do that. It's usually, like, on the train to and from university when I'm not writing up a video essay script. And the really big thing going around on Twitter right now is controversy over the new Harry Potter game. It's a battlefield out there. And it's like, wow, my goodness gracious. A lot of people being like, you're not allowed to play or support this game because it makes you a bigot, it makes you transphobic. It does not do anything, it does not say anything about you. Support what games you want to support. And I try to emphasize that in even like my Pokemon essays. Like, hey, I'm not a big fan of these modern games, but if you want to play them and enjoy them, who am I to tell you that you're not allowed to do that, you know? My opinion is, you know, oh no. Oh, it's fine. Oh, I guess I forget that poison resists fighting. I don't use poison types a whole lot in Pokemon playthroughs. At the end of the day, play what you want to play for your own reasons. If you don't want to support some game because you feel like it goes against, you know, your moral compass or something like that, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own view, you know? If that's what makes you feel comfortable, do whatever you want to do. Like, it's your time, it's your money, whatever, you know? That's the case there. And then we'll switch in here, how about? But my goodness, the internet war is going on over that right now. You know, Pokemon region is ever in Germany. Sure, we will meet the grass-type gym leader that loves grass types because of weed. You know, had I never been to Germany before, I would have been like, I don't know about that. Would that really be the case? But having been to Germany, I can, yeah, I can say so. In one of the hostels that we stayed at in the German exchange trip, there wasn't enough rooms within one area of the hostel for the whole class to be together. So me and my roommates were all the way on the other side of the whole building in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. And when we were trying to sleep through the night, there was like a party or a rave or something going on at like the room next door. And there was so much smoke that it was like seeping under the door and into our rooms, and it was becoming a little bit difficult to sleep while that all was seeping in. So, you know, there was that. But if a Pokemon game was set in Germany, I'd honestly love to see a gym leader that just loves things like Schnitzel and Bratwurst and stuff, you know? Proud German foods. Maybe even like some more, gosh dang it! I knew it! I knew it right at the beginning of this. I literally said right at the beginning when I was switching moves like 80% more like 50%, do I really want to put this on? And look what happens. I knew it. Unbelievable. What was I just saying? More niche things like Spätzle? Spätzle's pretty good. But yeah. Don't you even have the option to make a trans character in the game? I'm not entirely sure. The game had never even been on my radar before that, before that point. I know like nothing about Harry Potter. I've seen all the movies like once when they first came out there. And it really goes to show, this is something that we were discussing late at night during Assassin's Creed Origins last night, where we were talking about all these people that are directing all this negativity towards this game is just making it, you know, get even more seen and acknowledged. The whole deal about like any exposure is good exposure, or whatever the thing Rob is. I don't remember what the stupid saying is there, especially when it's not bad things about the actual video game itself. Like, this game, for example, got a lot of exposure for being, like, really glitchy and bugged out and people sharing, like, whack online and stuff like that. Where it's like, yeah, it gets, you know, word about the game out there more, but, you know, it associates, like, this negative halo over it of, like, not high quality. Whereas, the quality of the game itself, from what I can tell, does not seem to have been come into question at all in terms of that game. So, all these people that, you know, are saying, like, oh, this is so awful, we have to boycott it and stuff like that, and are spreading this all around online, it's just making it get even more attention. Like, they're fueling the fire that they're trying to douse. It's like, it's so wacky, and I can't stop looking into it because the situation, like, it fascinates and horrifies me at the same time. is the case. Especially Swabian, not necessarily German. Wait, what area is I'm losing my mind. But you agree they're very good. Am I dumb for, like, am I just stupid for not knowing what, Swabian, like, constitutes there? Like, what region that is there? Please tell me if I'm being really, really dumb right now. Like, you're gonna translate into pure normal. Just playing strong, aren't you? Always output my best results when it's crunch time. Oh man, what it's like to work at Game Freak 101. Oh, but yeah, let's see here. They could also always sail the 7 seas if their whole point is just to not buy it. Yeah, and there have been a lot of people who have done that, you know. The whole deal is just uber dumb. I agree. Larry living like a Larry, woo yeah, baby. Is Southwest Germany next to Bavaria. Okay. Yeah, I've not been to that region myself. Unless I have and I just forgot about it, which is always possible. I'm gonna show what we can really do. Some good work as always, please. And Swabia, you thought of the fictional nation of Swabia and Mountain Blade War Bond? Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do there. Like in terms of frame of reference. At first I was like, is it from the region of swabbing the deck on a pirate ship? No. Nah. I don't even know what no. And I could have rationalized too. Wouldn't have made a difference, I guess. Wouldn't have made a difference there. Oh, speaking of like Germany thingamabobs there. So it was in 8th grade that I had my German exchange trip. And, you know, I have my German exchange partner through that, and him and I will still chat here and there to this day. But before that point, when I was younger, when I was in elementary school, there was an exchange student that came and stayed with us for a while. It was like a one-way thing. Like, so we had just, like, volunteered to be... Whoa! This game consistently makes me lose my train of thought in it consistently being broken. We've had this happen before, but this is the first time in battle. What? Anyway, volunteer to be part of this thing where, yeah, that happens a lot to you. Oh. Where it was a one-way thing in that case. But the German exchange trip in a grade 8 was like a two-way thing. I spent some time there and he spent some time here. But this one with this exchange student earlier was like a one-way thing. He spent some time with us. And then, like, several years later, spent some time with us again. Finn is his name. He's coming here this August and is going to be living here for about close to the full month is the thing. A little bit more than 3 weeks. So, and around that time is when Fragapalooza is this year. I believe Fragapalooza this year is like the 10th to 13th. That big LAN gaming event that I help out with the Smash tournaments and stuff. So when I was chatting in a Zoom call with him, I had asked him if that was something that he'd be interested in. And he was like, yeah, that'd be really cool. We don't have as many, like, fun events over here in Germany. And when we do, they get sold out, like, immediately is the case. That he would really like to be a part of something like that. So, speaking of Germany and stuff like that, and them wacky Germans, we're going to have one of them wacky Germans that I know around here for a while that we might well be doing some gaming stuff with this August. So there's that, and is gonna be, you know, living here with us for that time, and we might, you know, end up making some trips to some places around the around this area-ish of Canada. Like, it is possible that we might make a trip to Vancouver at some point. That might be fun. Maybe do some exploring and stuff. Kirby, how does the floor feel around your belly? Boyo, that's probably how it is. You know, let's just do a Mega Gigaton Hammer. How about? That's what we can do for funsies. Clobbing that there, Kirby. One of my, oh, wait, what's this gonna look like then? Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, one of my Persona 5 memes that I have in my memes folder for going live with that game that I don't think I've used was, King DDD being in the Velvet Room, and the twins being like, what can we do for you today, King DDD? And King DDD's like, I need a Persona to clobber that there, Kirby. Defeated gym leader Larry. Sweet. Oh my goodness. A third serving of defeat, huh? Sorry, man. Oh, what a weird video game. That was not exactly where the step was, but I guess they just put me at, like, some extra elevation and had me move down like that to give the illusion of taking a step down, even though there aren't. Unless there actually are steps there, but I don't think there is. It'd probably be like the style of whatever. You're a bit too much for an average Joe like me to handle. But I think I understand now. Are you on your phone on the job? I was told he was flying types when I battle as a member of the Elite Four, I mean. Their scenery you'll never even notice if you stick to flat, well-trodden paths. It'll do me good to admire talent that soars as high as yours from time to time. Well, if the boss says I should do so, I'll do so. She won't catch me doing it for fun, though. In any case, I've been strictly told to cut down on my overtime hours, so I'll call it a day. There's the people's champion, Larry. Our hero. Okay. Rotototo. Hello? Am I speaking to Champion Harmonia? Your computer has a virus. You're gonna need to call this number right now to get it. This is Akita. How's your inspection of the gyms going? How do you get my number? I'm the head of the organization. I have the addresses and contact information of every champion ranked trainer. Wow, that sounds like a breach of privacy. I was informed by each of the gym leaders that you stopped by to see them. I knew giving you this task was the right decision, Champion Harmonia. All of them seemed quite happy for the opportunity to battle you. Now, I would like the inspection report from you in person. Join me at the academy in the entrance hall. I'll be waiting for you there. Head to the entrance hall. That's creepy, you think so? Just captured footage of him being on his phone during duty. You can use that to blackmail yourself a free meal next time. Yeah, that's the strat there. How to get free food there. This away we go. One of the accounts on Twitter that I follow, what was it? I don't remember what the name of the thingamabob is. Big W's in history? I don't know. Something along those lines where it's just like really crazy things that people have done to actually, you know, end up doing pretty well in something. And one of the ones that I saw crop up on that was apparently this guy that would buy like a VIP ticket for a flight, because in the airport, if you had a VIP ticket, that would give you access to an exclusive VIP area that would offer free food. So he would go get free food and then like reschedule like his flight, like cancel it and reschedule it to another day, and then come that day and get free food from the VIP area, and then keep on doing that over and over again until one day just like full on refunding the ticket and having gotten a lot of free food out of it. It's like, wow, that's pretty smart, huh? That's a pretty smart way to go about it. My goodness there. So there's that. That's the thingamabob that I heard about there recently. Okay, so do we go do the thing now? We give our report, and then we do the academy tournament, and then we're done with this game, apart from potentially playing with friendos and like DLC, and maybe the legendary stakes. Maybe, should it be like a situation like BDSP where I do a poll on the channel of like, should we continue with this or no? Where, yeah, that was a life hack right there. During BDSP, when new content got added of like the Arceus event and stuff, by, you know, having save data of Legends Arceus there, I put a poll in the Discord server of like, should we showcase this event? Should we return to BDSP and spend time on that? Or screw that noise, stream more other games with that same time slot? And the verdict came to screw that noise, so I never showcased the Arceus event in BDSP for that reason. Should I just do that for like the legendary stakes in this? Be like, you know, I'm gonna be streaming during that time, and either way, it's just, should it be more Scarlet and Violet, or should it be like more other games? Should I do another poll of, you know, should I do that stupid side quest and get footage of it for the video essay, or just no, who cares? You know, I'll consider it. I'll consider making a poll. But off of my own merit, I don't know if I can see myself doing it. Because I've gone through, like, the whole gameplay chapter, like, passing reference to it, being like, I guess there's one side quest of collecting these stakes for legendaries, and showing footage of me collecting a couple stakes. But showing the actual legendaries themselves, which I've seen the designs, some of them are kind of cool, some of them are kind of eh. But yeah, let's see here. Want to see you do the events, but what can I say? You love democracy, you'd love a vote there. Alright, they added BDSP content. Genuinely never did it either. Yeah. And it was so much later after the game had been out, and after Legends Arceus has been out for a decent bit of time. So it was like, why? Why now? It's so weird, you know? So very strange. So we're gonna do the main thing.